everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shilpa. Now today's video is a very much requested Q&A video. By the way, congratulations for getting into NIFT MFM course. And a lot of you have a lot of questions related to the course and the usual day and choices that you have to make during the course. So here I am to answer all your questions. So let's get started. Number one, the most asked question was, tell us more about DS or deepening specializations. Which one should we choose? Marketing and retailing, or international businesses, or entrepreneurship? So let me just quickly answer that out. Is choose the DS where you see your future in your career. What I mean by that is, if you want to get into marketing and retailing, it makes more sense to have that as your DS. And the same way, international businesses and entrepreneurship, I would suggest anybody who wants to have their company or have a family business that they eventually want to take forward and understand how business works, it would make more sense for them to take entrepreneurship. And international businesses is something that I'm not really much aware about, and I did not have too much keen interest in. Mostly refers to export houses, import houses. Let's say there's a manufacturing unit which wants to sell to bigger brands in US, so they will do the manufacturing here in India and send it to bigger brands abroad. And so you have to get in touch with these people. There are a lot of roles related to it in terms of merchandiser, QCs, a lot of them. So you can actually consider international businesses as well. Next question, what IDM do you suggest to someone who wants to have their specialization in marketing? So considering you are a bachelor student, I cannot really answer it for you because I don't know how your career paths and how do you plan these things. I don't think that this question would make a lot of sense while I'm answering it, but I'm just gonna give it a try. Marketing and retailing is your deepening specialization. There's no IDM that would make sense with a marketing and retailing perspective. Number two most asked question was in terms of IDMs, or what we call as a disciplinary minor. It is nothing but another subject that you take in another department other than your department, and you study that, and it is called minor because it's comparatively lower in credits, but at the same time it is something that you might wish to pursue in other department, and I think it's a good curriculum to have. It is a choice given to the students. I think you should make choices on subjects which you want to study now. IDM that I took while I was studying was the fashion communication FC department's IDM, which was basically styling and I think photography. So for all the students in the first year, since it is basic photography understanding that you will need to have in the first semester, you will need a DSLR for yourself. You won't need a DSLR in the upcoming semesters like second or third semester, because there it goes more into styling and understanding a brand and creating a brand and all that jazz. So you would need a DSLR. I personally wanted to get this IDM because I was really interested in styling, and I just wanted to see that how does working in a styling environment feels like, and if this is something that I want to see my future in. So people who were asking me that which IDM should I take something that probably you want to just explore in terms of career or even your interest for that matter. And if you have no idea, just take something that you would enjoy and you won't have to spend too much head space time to figure that out. So hope I answered that question. Number three, can you share your GDPI experience? I have already shared a video. I'm just going to link it out here in the tab. You can go check it out. I've spoken about my GDPI experience in a way better manner in this video, so after watching this video you can check it out. Number four, what are the salaries you can expect out after doing MFM course in terms of placements and all those things? So you can expect something around from 4.5 to 6 lakhs on an average. People have gotten more than that, people have gotten under it. So you can consider something of this sort. It will be something in between of this. Rare cases it goes beyond, but this is the average that you can consider. Next question, is it sensible to take floating? This is something that I just want to address because I had made the mistake of taking floating in semester 1, semester 2, and I think it was the worst decision I took because it just got exhausting. I was spending time on something which would not contribute to any of the things that I wanted to do in the future. I thought it would open a different department or a different job opportunity for me eventually if I do this subject, but honestly it did not contribute to my CV, did not contribute to my internship CV, it did not contribute that much in my marks either. So I would totally say do not take floating subject, it's a waste of time. Next question is, what is the job scope in India in terms of when you take international businesses? So international businesses is mostly related to import and export houses and manufacturing and stuff related to it. And considering India is one of the countries which specializes in manufacturing clothing and a lot more lifestyle products for the first world nations like US, UK and all that stuff, it is a good job opportunity. It's just you'll have to look for it. Okay, one of the questions that I recently saw in this vlog is, which company are you working for and what is your job position? So I haven't made it like an official announcement video for this, but I think this is what it's going to be. I'm working at Amazon India as a site merchandiser. Site merchandisers, basically what they do is whatever show on the website, you have to plan it and all those things related to it. You can Google it, I guess, and if you want me to make a more detailed video in what does a site merchandiser do, I'll be happy to do it, but I can't really share anything which is confidential information. So peace out. How was your experience with the placement and how did you get placed? So I did not really take placement from my college. I looked for it on LinkedIn and worked through my networks there, and that's how I ended up getting an interview and getting the job. So I can't really say much about the placement situation, but I did see a lot of brands coming in. NIFT has few staple brands that come for placement, and they did this year as well. Contrary to the fact that a lot of people were thinking that these companies might not come because of the pandemic and all that jazz, nothing of that sort. They did come, they took people and they gave good money. So hope that works. What should I do in first semester to understand what I'm interested more in? I have one sentence for you. Just explore as much as you can. Try everything that you think you're interested in and just give it a shot. Be it in terms of subject, if you're trying to do an assignment, give it a shot at that, or do an internship, do an online internships which are readily available through Internshala and LinkedIn now, so you can just check them out. So hopefully that helped. Now, last but not the least, this question has been asked by a lot of people, and I remember when I was in first semester, I was looking for a lot of answers online on YouTube, on Google a lot, and I did not really get any specific answer specific to the MFM course. So I was in NIFT Mumbai, and we have a faculty member named Sonali ma'am, and she took our fashion basics class. And first of all, you need to understand what your teacher expects out of your learning diary, and it has to be what your faculty expects out of you, and the next one is what your creativity levels or what you want in your learning diary, and you have to find the middle ground for both of them. So basically what Sonali ma'am expects is something which can be a little grand but at the same time neater, and she does like a little bit of shine and glitz, so you can probably involve that in your learning diary. If there's somebody else, I mean there's another faculty who takes our marketing and stuff like that, her name is Lipi Chaudhary. She has a taste more which is like earthy tones and minimal classy looks and stuff like that. She likes more classic styling, so that is something that I've seen for her. So just talk to your faculty, try to understand, show them your half-made learning diary, try to get their feedback on your learning diary. I did not really make a great learning diary, to be really honest here, but yeah, you can, you know, think over this, and I think I should have done that when I was doing that semester and making a learning diary. So hope I answered all of your questions. If you want me to make a detailed video about any of the topics that I've spoken about today, please feel free to comment down below and I will try to take that up. And hope I answered a lot of your questions. And if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, it'll make my day. And until the next video, bye.